Vicious right hand. He's got the power, man. Look, I promoted him for, 40 fights, 30-something fights. He's always had the power. He's always had the charisma. Great guy. Great ambassador for boxing. Love him.
How good was that?
Yeah, amazing. Obviously, what'd you make of the win, man?
Master.
Good. Yeah. Sorry?
He somehow got up. She said, you're going to have to nail me to the canvas to beat me, right? That's why going into this fight, Deontay said, I got the 6-inch nails and the hammer from Alabama, because he's saying he's going to nail him down. He's the best heavyweight in the world, like Ali. Like Ali has certain similarities to him. One of them is he tells you what he's going to do, and he does
Well, the interesting part is that if you go back to Ali versus Foreman, all right?
Chaos exploded in the heavyweight division when Deontay Wilder and Derek Chisora went to war in a wild, emotional battle that instantly split the boxing world. It wasn't clean. It wasn't technical. It was raw violence, back-and-forth pressure, and pure survival. And the crazy part is, the more brutal it got, the more divided the pros became. Some called it a statement, others called it madness. But one thing was clear, after this clash, the heavyweight division didn't feel the same anymore.
We saw all sorts of fighters falling out of a ring, a point deduction.
Exactly.
It was chaotic.
It was chaotic. It went all ways, but I think the crowd was the winner tonight.
A split decision just for Deontay Wilder. If you had to score it, if you thought somebody had edged it.
I think it was close. I think maybe Wilder made them something like more cleaner shots, but I don't know, it just depends on what you look.
Fabio Wardley called the fight pure chaos, saying multiple rounds were completely wild and messy, but impossible to look away from. It wasn't a smooth boxing match, it was mayhem with gloves on. But even with all that madness, Wardley said he agreed with the decision. In his eyes, Wilder did just enough across the fight to steal it on the scorecards, even if it didn't look pretty.
I probably was on similar to the judges, like relatively close, but I probably did have a Wilder in for a round or so, something like that. Maybe just off a little bit of the cleaner work. So yeah, look, I would have loved for Derek to go out on a win and go off kind of with his moment and his time, and what I would call kind of his arena as well. But it wasn't.
Tyson Fury said the fight was absolutely amazing, an entertaining war that stayed exciting from the opening bell to the final seconds. He praised both men for their heart and grit, saying they fought like true warriors and gave the fans exactly what they came for. Fury made it clear this wasn't just another heavyweight bout, it was a full-blown spectacle that boxing fans everywhere couldn't help but respect.
It's one of those things, it's heavyweight boxing, you can get caught. I know all about getting caught. But on a whole, it was a fantastic event. Congratulations on Queensbury for putting on a major event at the O2 between two great heavyweights. I know that. Commiserations to my brother and all the team. Everyone did a fantastic job. Everyone got home, got paid, got laid, and got home in one piece. Can't say any further than that. Good luck. Have a fantastic day. God bless.
Carl Frampton said the Wilder vs. Derek Chisora fight was a nightmare to score, because so many rounds were chaotic and scrappy. He explained that there wasn't enough clean, consistent action to clearly separate who was winning, which made judging difficult from start to finish. And that's what made the result so controversial. Depending on what you value, you could have seen the fight completely differently.
Yeah, that main event, Deontay Wilder edging it on the split decision. What did you think?
I thought Deontay won, but it was hard to score because the rounds were so chaotic, really. I expected them in fourth hard to be all over the place, which it kind of were, but you know, I feel for Derek. It would have been an ideal way to go out, a big win against Wilder, but it doesn't always end in the fairy tale that you want it. He should be proud of himself and proud of the career that he had, because he is an icon, and whether you like it or not, of the last 20, maybe 15 or 20 years, he's one of the biggest icons in the heavyweight game, so credit to him and everything he's done.
With Deontay, he wasn't the version of old Deontay Wilder, but did you see maybe an improvement?
Yeah, seen it. Yeah, he wasn't as tentative when he was punching. He was trying to land the uppercut. He was being brave. He was being vicious in there too. So I liked what I seen from Deontay, but Derek's always going to give anybody a hard fight just with his marauding style. But I like what I see from Deontay.
Frampton believes an Anthony Joshua vs. Deontay Wilder showdown still makes massive sense, and he says it should be the next move on Wilder's list. In his eyes, it's the kind of high-risk collision boxing has teased for years: 2 giants, 2 knockout threats, and 0 room for mistakes. And even though it's dangerous for both men, that's exactly why fans have been begging for it, because one clean shot could change everything.
Deontay left the ring and he bumped into AJ. He said to AJ, "Let's go." Very interesting on that.
That fight makes sense to me. Like if people are asking who does AJ fight next, so who does Wilder fight next? The AJ fight makes sense, and I think it's AJ. I mean, we got to remember what just happened to AJ. You know what I mean? So let the guy recover properly. Maybe have a little fight back to just see what it's like, and then Wilder after that. I think sounds good.
1-1 call with Derek. Do you think that's it now? Do you think that's
Should be. I hope it is. He's more important things in boxing, and he's got a young family. So I hope that it's a sensible thing to do. Walk away and be proud of it.
Eddie Hearn reacted to Wilder vs. Chisora by calling it a brutal, entertaining heavyweight war that kept fans locked in from the first bell to the last. He admitted it wasn't pretty boxing, but it was the kind of violence and drama people can't stop watching. Hearn also pointed out that Wilder clearly secured 2 or 3 rounds on the scorecards, and he gave both men credit for their toughness, heart, and the spectacle they put on for the fans.
Entertaining. Yeah, I thought Wilder won 2 or 3 rounds. Good fight. Competitive fight. Wilder won like those 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Rico Verhoeven, the heavyweight kickboxing legend now stepping into boxing, reacted by calling the fight a wild and unpredictable heavyweight spectacle. He praised both men for their toughness, saying the chaos and drama made it entertaining even when the action got messy. And in the end, Verhoeven gave Wilder his respect, congratulating him for pulling out the split decision win.
What do you make of that main event between Derek Chisora and Deontay Wilder?
Oh, it was a match. Went back and forth, back and forth. I didn't see everything, but for me, a couple of 8 counts were like, I didn't know about that, but yeah, like I said, it was entertaining to see.
Obviously, I know we spoke earlier, we mentioned potentially facing the winner of this. You've got business, like we said with Usyk, but would you entertain that Wilder fight now that he's got?
Yeah, of course. Let's do the Wilder fight. We can do the AJ fight. We just spoke with Eddie Hearn. He's like, yeah, if he beats Usyk, let's do AJ afterwards. So yeah, it's the world is at our feet.
Rico, you enjoy the rest of your night. Thank you.
Thank you, brother.
Right after beating Derek Chisora, Deontay Wilder didn't waste a second. He went straight to Anthony Joshua at ringside and confronted him face to face, openly calling for the fight next. Wilder looked Joshua in the eyes and said, "Let's do it." But it didn't stop there, because as Joshua was leaving the arena, Wilder took it even further, accusing him of running from the matchup. And that moment instantly lit a fire, because now the question is, can Joshua ignore him after that?
Let's do it. Let's do it. We're ready for that. He's scared, man. He's scared as fuck. Let's do it.
But even with the win, a lot of fans and pundits still weren't fully convinced by Deontay Wilder's performance. Yes, he got the split decision, but the fight was messy, chaotic, and at times completely lacked clean technique. Wade Clemens summed it up perfectly when he tweeted, "I think Deontay Wilder just beat Derek Chisora, but that is one of the most bizarre, sloppy, and chaotic fights I've ever seen in my life." And that's where the debate really starts. Because while some people saw a train wreck, Fabio Wardley saw progress. He believed Wilder showed massive improvement compared to his recent fights, looking sharper, calmer, and far more effective than before.
With Deontay, not necessarily the version of 5-6 years ago, but did you see improvements from that Zangan Parker defeat?
Yeah, we did, actually. We did, and unexpectedly in a sense as well, because we thought off them defeats, and then off his most recent win, still didn't look fantastic in that either, so it kind of raised some questions and question marks whether he kind of still had the, I don't necessarily mean love for it, but just had the energy for it, had it in the tank, but he proved he did, so yeah, look, maybe there's some more to come for him.
You have business to take first up with Daniel, but have you seen enough tonight to maybe entertain a Deontay Wilder fight?
Yeah, of course, I'd definitely entertain Deontay Wilder fight. But look, priority number 1 is Daniel Dubois. Beyond that, come through that fight, get rid of him, it will be Alexander Usyk, that will be my aim. But past that, if that for some reason, again, it doesn't materialise to the way where it's not doable, it can't happen, then yeah, look, third on the list would be Deontay Wilder.
Derek Chisora didn't run from it at all. He openly admitted Wilder can really punch, saying the power was real and the shots were dangerous the entire fight. He respected the intensity of the battle and gave Wilder credit for his strength, but you could also hear the frustration. Chisora felt the fight was razor close, and he pointed to moments where he got caught on the ropes, believing those small lapses may have cost him on the scorecards. And here's where it gets interesting. Even though Chisora had hinted this might be his final pro fight, he still didn't officially confirm retirement afterward. Instead, he said he'd go home, talk to the boss lady, and figure it out, leaving his future completely uncertain.
Derek, what's your reaction to Sherry's 12 rounds to Deontay Wilder? The 12 rounds, you get him. The power as good as you expected? Yeah. Love the outcome. So, maybe what else? Chelsea loves the outcome. When he gets he can hit.
Eddie Hearn pointed out one of the fight's most chaotic moments, when Derek Chisora had to be helped to his feet by his corner, highlighting just how intense and unpredictable the battle had been. He noted that moments like that showed how physically punishing and tumultuous the fight was for both men. As for Chisora's future, Hearn stressed that retirement is ultimately the fighter's call. He also recognized Chisora's long, accomplished career, reminding fans that no matter what happens next, he's already achieved a lot in the sport.
Did you see Derek was pushed up by his corner, hoisted back up?
Yeah, I mean, it was a bit
like
mad. The whole thing was mad.
count.
The trainer coming around. I mean, I don't know what was going on there. But yeah, listen, it was always going to be that kind of fight. Respect to both. Well done to Deontay.
Does Derek end there, do you think?
It's not a decision for me, is it? It's a decision for Derek. But I think he's done incredible in the sport. Don't think he's got a lot more to do. But that's it. I'm just here as a fan tonight.
After narrowly edging Derek Chisora by split decision in a chaotic heavyweight war at London's O2 Arena, Deontay Wilder didn't hold back in his post-fight comments. The former champion openly slammed the referee, saying the official shouldn't referee again due to inconsistent calls that disrupted the fight's flow. And he wasn't alone. Fans and pundits had already questioned several moments, from controversial knockdowns to constant clinches and confusing stoppages, all of which added to the bout's messy, unpredictable nature. Wilder's frustration mirrored what many viewers felt. The fight's wild rhythm and contentious decisions sparked a heated debate about refereeing in high-stakes heavyweight bouts.
It's crazy. I mean, you're looking at, if the ref was fair, you're looking at a third round stoppage. It's so many things went on. I got hit in the back of the head like at least 10 to 12 different times. And then when I finally want to retaliate and hit back, you point fingers at me, Deontay, I'm like, man, this man keep hitting me in the back of the head. I'm getting dizzy at times, but I'm bouncing back. I'm getting dizzy, but I'm bouncing back. You know how many fighters got hit in the head and don't wake up tomorrow? That's why I might not even go to sleep tonight, because of the awareness of the awareness of getting hit in the back of the head and you not waking up tomorrow, or something happening, or something forming. I feel good externally, but internally something may be developing inside of me that I can't see right now, because a referee decided to allow something to happen that it shouldn't have happened. That was one of the things the referee asked, do we have questions? And Shelley brought it to his attention. That was one of the things we warned him to not do, is allow him to hit me in the back of the head. And then it's supposed to have been a disqualification because his team ran up in the ring. I mean, damn, I'm fighting Derek and the referee. I'm like, it's crazy.
If any or all of you want to look up the rules, 1, if your corner enters the ring, it's an automatic disqualification. Number 2, if you're knocked out of the ring, you have 20 seconds to get in. You are not allowed to be helped by your corner. 3, if you get hit and you're falling and you grab the rope, it's an automatic 8 count. 4, if you get hit after it's stopped, it's up to the discretion of the ref to take a point off. He takes it off him, but he doesn't treat fair. Number 5, when Derek went back and touched side, the ref, that's not allowed. You either stop the fight or you don't interfere. These are rules of the game, and they can be checked. And I'm glad my guy won, because I was afraid he was going to get robbed.
Yeah. That stopped you fighting in the UK again?
What's that again?
We love the people here.
Derek Chisora didn't hide his frustration after the fight with Deontay Wilder, especially when it came to the judges' scorecards. He argued he was unfairly penalized for moments on the ropes, pointing out that at times Wilder actually fell into him, but he still got counted against. Even with those contentious calls, Chisora felt strong in the final round, insisting he won it and questioning how the fight was scored overall. Earlier, he had expected a quick knockout, thinking the fight wouldn't make it past the early rounds. Instead, it went the full 12, forcing him to manage his energy and pace himself, a reality that only fueled his post-fight frustration and underscored just how unpredictable boxing can be.
He knows the ball. When he gets, he can hit.
Did you agree with the scorecards?
No, I didn't agree with that. You know, I felt the ropes were very loose. I went on the ropes, he fell into me, pushed me to the ropes, they break, and then it broke. I went through the ropes, they started counting. The second time, it took a point, and it still counted me out, but I don't understand why. It is what it is.
Derek, you think that you should have won the fight?
Yeah. The last round I won, the last round. I don't understand. I don't know you guys scored. But you scored fights a lot. Tell me.
To be honest with you, I didn't score this one because I didn't think we were going to see the end of the top. I didn't even bother. I thought it was going to be a knockout for sure.
On which side?
After his split decision win, Deontay Wilder spoke with genuine emotion about his veteran opponent. He said he truly respects and even loves Chisora, calling him a warrior, and at times, referring to him as his brother in the ring. Wilder admitted that once he saw how much damage Chisora was taking, his focus shifted from just finishing the fight to making sure the Brit could walk away and be there for his kids. His words highlighted the deep respect built over those brutal rounds, and he expressed honor at being part of what could be Chisora's final professional fight.